Today, we all know that conservation of the environment is everyone's concern. Scientists, researchers, and ecologists are constantly searching for technical alternatives that will allow us to keep an ecological balance. Farmers have also joined forces with this progress. However, they're also faced with the challenge of making farming a profitable business in a highly competitive industry. Water forms a vital relationship between soil and plants, and it's the very basis for crop productivity. Moisture is normally obtained through rain or by irrigation. But when these elements are not present or in short supply, TerraWet Agragel is the answer. Water retention in sugarcane. Agragel is a synthetic, granular, superabsorbent that hydrates upon contact with water and turns into a translucent gel that stores water and later releases that water to the plant roots. How does Agragel work? Each gram of Agragel absorbs up to half a liter of distilled water, increasing its weight up to 500 times. In cultivated soil, 1 gram of Agragel can absorb an average of 200 to 300 milliliters of water. Due to its reversible characteristics, all of this water will be accessible to the plant's roots upon demand. Agragel will not evaporate, which allows sugarcane to take maximum advantage of water and fertilizers without significant loss of growth, even in times of drought. As the soil dries, it causes the water stored in the Agragel crystals to be released to the roots of the sugarcane. In effect, it acts as a reservoir that fills and empties itself many times. The benefits of Agragel are enormous, and as a sugarcane grower, you won't want to be without it. When you place Agragel in the soil, it reduces the soil density, improves air and water circulation, and improves retention capacity, as well as reducing water and nutrient loss. Agragel is also compatible with solvent fertilizers. There are additional advantages that make Agragel very different from other soil additives. It reduces the amount of irrigation on the sugarcane during a drought. It prevents water loss through filtration and evaporation. And it lowers production costs while increasing your crop yield. Agragel improves the germination of the seed by coating it with a layer of dampness, while it retains and releases nutrients dissolved in water. In addition, excessive rains do not wash fertilizers away. The use of Agragel in growing sugarcane provides numerous benefits to your crop. But how do you effectively employ this water retainer? Let's see just how it's used. When applying to irrigated land, you may apply Agragel either wet or dry. It can be applied during planting season. Where there is a lack of irrigation, you should use Agragel as a wet application. In either application, wet or dry, use 20 kilograms of Agragel per hectare. When used wet, Agragel must be prepared before application. To moisten Agragel, simply add a kilo of the Agragel to a 200-liter tank of water. This operation is repeated until the recommended mixture per hectare is reached. During sugarcane planting season, first apply the fertilizer at the bottom of the furrow, then place the sugarcane seed, and then apply the wet Agragel on top of the seed and cover. At a sugar mill in Mexico, we planted irrigated sugarcane and employed our Agragel with the following treatment. We used 750 kilograms per hectare of triple 17 fertilizer, plus 150 kilograms per hectare of urea, We then added 20 kilograms per hectare of Agragel, which increased the yield by more than 27 tons per hectare. At Adolfo Lopez Mateo Sugar Mill, also in Mexico, during a seasonal planting, we again conducted a comparative experiment, and in this case we used Agragel with the following treatment. We used 400 kilograms of 1717 fertilizer and 20 kilograms per hectare of Agragel, and increased the yield by more than 14 tons per hectare. As a sugarcane grower, you'll be thrilled with the advantages and benefits of Agragel. Growers who use Agragel when planting their sugarcane find the product is still effective even after 4 or 5 more harvests. With Agragel, you'll obtain a high-yield, well-watered harvest. For water retention in the soil, Agragel has met the technological challenge to help increase the yield and produce a healthy sugarcane crop even during times of drought. TerraWet Agragel, making science and conservation produce for you.